I swiped this video 2 days ago. The old yellow chairs inside the gym, just after being baked by the fire, immediately become brand new. There are still many people who use spray guns. The insurance bar facing the car, without exception. It's like they've been sprayed with paint. It's just like new. So why is it that you can refurbish old things with fire? In fact, they all have one thing in common, and thermoplastic. The more common ones are polyurethane, polyvinyl chloride and polypropylene, etc. When they use it for a long time, the surface will turn white. The color becomes dull. But it's not because of fading. Like when you bend a plastic bottle hard, the folds will also turn white. Actually, and in the process, they're malleable. If you magnify it 50 times, 100 times or even 200 times, you will find that the connection in these places is disconnected. There were cracks. In that case, holes of different sizes will reduce the refractive index of the stressed area, causes it to scatter and reflect all visible light. Despite the addition of paint, he still looks white. But that doesn't mean there's no way to fix it. It's not a thermoset after all. If you say, the thermoset is a hard-boiled egg, like silicone, epoxy and hot springs, etc., their change is irreversible. Nalexen materials are like wax. Its greatest feature is its high plasticity. As a polymer compound, the structure of these materials, usually linear or with a chain, and there are no chemical bonds between the molecular chains, it is very easy to decompose when heated by fire. Melt and reshape and wait for it to cool down. The damaged structure is repaired. In addition, theoretically, thermoplastics can be remelted multiple times without damaging the plastic structure. It's a pretty cost-effective way to renovate, fatten when burned with fire. Also pay attention to mastering the baking method, otherwise, it will easily damage the plastic parts. For example, the plastic surface needs to be cleaned at the beginning. Avoid the dust remaining on it after melting. Affect the renovation effect. After it dries, bring the heat gun closer to the surface, then slowly sweep or draw a tight circle. Secondly, it should also be combined with the material of plastic. Adjust the baking temperature. For example, polypropylene can be used as long as it exceeds 90 degrees. The decomposition temperature of polyethylene needs to reach 270 degrees. Of course, choosing the right tool is also very important. Like some people would use a heat gun, even hair dryers to fix body panels. But they dissipate heat very poorly. It is easy to cause plastic parts to deform. In addition to that, there is also a material that will also be refurbished with fire, fiery stone. I saw the worker's uncle point at a musket at him. After spraying for a while, the whole stone is like washing lead. Reveal a quaint natural beauty. In the process, the flame temperature should reach 800 to 1000 degrees. What about the end result? We'll drop 0.5 to 1 millimeters of the outer layer. The flint processed by this method. It's not only beautiful, not easy to deform. The anti-skid effect is also very good, so it is widely used in the subway, parks and parking lots, etc.